Hello students, welcome to Sath classes, and in this video we are going to study BODMAS. Okay, so as you all know, these four alphabets, the DMAS rule, which we have already discussed in class 5. Okay, there are two more alphabets which are included here, which is B and O. Okay, so let me first write it down what these alphabets stand for and what they imply. Okay, so B stand for bracket. B stand for bracket. Okay, so just write it down and I will explain it to you. And O stand for off. O stand for off. Okay, D stand for division. D stand for division. Well enough. M stand for multiplication, or you can say multiply. Let's write it in short. Okay, A stand for addition. We have to add. Okay, and the last one is S, and S stand for subtraction. S stand for subtraction, or you can say subtract. Okay, so we have to follow this rule in solving any arithmetic equations, BODMAS rule. So B stand for bracket, O for off, division, multiply, addition, subtraction. Okay, so this is the basic rule. Okay, just write down some steps. What does this mean? So write it down. Rules of arithmetic. Rules of arithmetic. Okay, so let's see what the rule says. So rule number 1 say, let it write down in the form of steps. So let it write down step number 1. Step number 1. Okay, this step says look for the, just write down the rule, I will explain it. Look for the bracket and simplify it and simplify it. Okay, so first rule is we have to look out for the brackets in the equation and we have to simplify the thing inside the bracket. Okay, so write down the step number 2. Step number 2. Step number 2 says percentage and powers. Percentage and powers represents the term of. इन BODMAS जहाँ पे आप ऑफ आता है, so वो रिप्रेजेंट करता है आपका परसेंटेज एंड पावर्स. ओके, विच आर नॉट इन अवर कोर्स. ओके, सो वी आर नॉट डूइंग द ऑफ थिंग विच आर नॉट इन अवर कोर्स. Not in. Okay, so in 6th standard we are not dealing with off. Okay, so just take in the higher classes we are dealing, but on class standard 6 we are not dealing it with. Okay, and the last thing and the last step, step number 3. Okay, in step number 3 we all studied the rule DMAS, so just follow this rule and solve the question: division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. This thing which we already covered in class 5th. Okay, so DMAS ये हमने पहले ही पढ़ रखा था. BODMAS में क्या है, सबसे पहले आपके सॉल्व करेंगे. फर्स्ट वी हैव टू सॉल्व द ब्रैकेट. ओके, and off we don't have to do anything for off and as of now because it is not in our course or syllabus. Okay, then we have to apply the DMAS rule. Okay, so let's do some questions based on BODMAS. Okay, students, let's solve this question using BODMAS rules. So we are given a question. I have to solve it and find the answer using a BODMAS rule. Okay, so first I have to apply the bracket. So let me write down the BODMAS rule here. BODMAS. Okay, so first thing I will look कि इस क्वेश्चन में कहीं ब्रैकेट है. Yes, we are having a bracket here. Okay, so first what I will do, आई विल सॉल्व दिस ब्रैकेट, आई विल सॉल्व दिस ब्रैकेट। सो 7 + 4 कितना होता है? पहला काम होता है कि इस ब्रैकेट को रिमूव करना, बिकॉज इन बॉड मैथ वी हैव द बी। सो 7 + 4, so I may write it here 9. Rest numbers I will write as it is. Okay. First solve this bracket. 7 + 4 is 11. 7 + 4 is 11. So this bracket is removed now. This bracket is removed now, and rest numbers I will write as it is, into 6 divided by 3. Into 6 divided by 3. So I have using bracket here. Okay. First I will use bracket. Okay. Now I will look for the next operation. The next operation after bracket is, if you see, off is not in our course. The next step is division. So I will look for the operation division. देखिए division आ रहा है यहाँ पर. Okay, so I have to use this. So 6 divided by 3. 6 divided by 3 is how much? 6 divided by 3 is 2. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Okay, so we will use the division here, and we will solve this in our next step. Okay, so I will write rest number as it is, 9 + 45 minus 11 into 6 divided by 3 is 2. So write down 2. So I have used division. I have used division here. Write down D for division. Okay, so that you remember which operation you are using. Okay, in our next step I will do, the next is multiply. The next is M, which is multiply. So I will look for the multiplication sign. This is a multiplication sign. So 11 into 2. Write down the all number as it is. 9 + 45 minus 11 into 2 is 22. So I will multiply, and 11 into 2 is 22. Write down 22. Okay. Now the next step is, okay, the next step, write it down. Now next step is addition. I have to do the addition. So addition sign is there between these two numbers, we have to add. So 9 + 45 is 54. 9 + 45 is 54 minus 22. Write down this number as it is. So I have used addition. And the last one, now the last step is subtraction. Last step is subtraction. So 54 minus 22 is 32. It's 32. This will be my answer. So the last step I have applied subtraction. So this is how we apply the DMath rules. Okay, so just do step by step. First remove the bracket. जहाँ पे भी आप bracket देखें, first solve the bracket, then do rest of the questions. So one more question we will do. So students, the next question is this. Okay, so let me write down the BODMAS rule. Write BODMAS. Okay, I have to simplify it again using the BODMAS rules. Okay, so first step is we have to solve the bracket. First step is we have to solve the bracket. So bracket हमारा आ रहा है यहाँ पर. So just solve them. So 36 divided by 9, how much? 36 divided by 9 is 4. So मैं 36 को 9 से डिवाइड करता हूँ, I will get 4. Okay. Now bracket is removed. Now bracket is removed because हमने इसको सॉल्व कर दिया. ठीक है. अंदर कोई सा भी ऑपरेशन हो, इट डजंट मैटर, बट ब्रैकेट के अंदर हमको हटाना है. ओके, नाउ वी विल राइट ऑल नंबर्स एज इट इज. डिवीजन बाय 4 into 7 plus 6 minus 13. Okay, now the next step in the BODMAS is, we have to solve this. O is not in our course. Now division, I have to solve the division first. So division sign is coming here. 4 divided by 4, how much? 4 को हम 4 से डिवाइड करेंगे, I will get 1. Okay, if I divide 4 divided by 4, I will get 1. Okay, write down all the numbers as it is. 1 into 7 plus 6 minus 13. Okay, the next step is I have to multiply. मल्टीप्लाई आ रहा है हमारा 1 and 7 के बीच में. ओके, 7 into 1 कितना हुआ? 7. 7 into 1 is 7. रेस्ट नंबर राइट डाउन एज इट इज, plus 6 minus 13. ओके, the next step is addition. Now add these two numbers. 7 plus 6 कितना हुआ? 7 plus 6 is 13 minus 13. And the last step is subtraction. Last step is subtraction. So just subtract 13 minus 13 is 0. Okay, so this is how we solve the BODMAS question. So I am giving you one more question. Just write the answer in the comment box. उसका आंसर आप comment box में लिखिएगा. So let me give you a question. Okay, write down the answer in the comment box. The question is 1 plus 2 64 into, let it run into 64 divided by 8 minus 8. Okay, so just write down the in the comment answer of this question in the comment box. Okay, so thanks for watching Saath Classes. Subscribe the channel to get my latest videos. Thank you.